train, the more you're gonna get out.
Fahrer, fertig machen. Panzergranate laden. Neues Ziel. Kommt rein! 10 Uhr! 700! Feuer frei!
Hey guys, what's up? This is officially my last day of off season. We're 10 weeks out from the Indie Pro, and I'm gonna take that opportunity and show you exactly what a full day of eating has looked like for the past, I don't know, it's been months, at least 4 months, something like that. And obviously, just like that, it has been about, let's say 2 months. I have it all written down, but I don't know it off the top of my head. And we have increased food, or I have increased food since February or March, since March of last year. Gained from, just to give you a quick couple of numbers, I gained from about 230 to 295, 296 was my highest, and now we're hovering around there, like 290, something like that. And I'm stuck, and I'm very happy that I get to diet finally, because I feel like a pregnant woman all day. Bear with me, I gotta say something in German real quick, and then we're gonna go on and prepare breakfast. Also Leute, wie gesagt, das ist ein Full Day of Eating. Ich mache auf Englisch, weil wir haben letztes Mal im Food-Podcast drüber geredet, wie so ein Full Day of Eating ausschaut. Und es hat ganz viele Leute interessiert. Logischerweise hören die meisten Leute das auf Englisch an. Der Podcast ist auf Englisch und sprechen Englisch. Deswegen ist es jetzt hier, damit es jeder versteht. Und ich glaube, ihr habt kein Problem damit, es zu begreifen, wenn ich sage Hühnchen oder Steak oder Rice. Also, danke euch und jetzt zurück to English. Okay guys, we're back to English. The whole world can understand me now. And this is going to be meal one. It's going to consist of 225 grams of cream of rice. By the way, all the weights I'm giving you, all the weights are measured dry, uncooked, raw. So 225 grams of cream of rice, 100 grams of apple, and 300 grams of chicken. The chicken is already prepared in the fridge. I do that in bulk. And the cream of rice I'm gonna cook now. I'm gonna show you how I'm cooking it. That's the way I like it best. So I have a pan here actually, not a pot. I don't know why, it just was over there. So, zero it out. And in here is cream of rice. Just a random old tub. So we're gonna measure out 225 grams. All right, partner, that's right. I'm gonna need a cutting board. Give me a minute. Gonna cut an apple into slices, or cubes rather. Actually, this is 90 something. I think that's fine. We're gonna put some water in there for 225 grams of rice or rice powder. I'll do twice the amount of water. Keep it as dry and as little volume as possible, because I have so much food to eat. It fucking sucks. So as little water as possible. So about 450 grams, which is also milliliters or cc's for the Americans out there. Yep. And I'm gonna add some sweetener. I have a vanilla sweetener over there. Let me show you. This one's good. It's a butter cookie sweetener. I'm gonna add some of that, and this stuff is actually really strong, so I don't need much. One thing like that, and it's gonna taste like a freaking butter cookie for real. So we're over here on the stove. I set it on a lower heat. The max is 9. I'm setting it on 4 because if you cook it too fast, the apple won't get soft and it burns. So why am I not doing this in the microwave? I don't have a microwave. Not that I'm, there's people out there that are scared of microwaves. I'm not, but we don't have one. And for some reason we haven't bought one yet. And actually I think food tastes better if you cook it on the stove. Microwaved food never tastes as good, I think. Also my GH hands. So I'm gonna cook this. It's gonna take like 10 minutes or so. It's gonna be worth it. We're back now. As you can see, this is the consistency I'm going for. Not soupy, and it's actually more like a paste. Kind of like mashed potatoes, maybe. Mashed potatoes with apples in it. So this is done. Turn off the stove. I'm gonna head down. I'm gonna head down to the gym. Or today I'm gonna go for a walk because, as you can see, the weather is nice. So I'm gonna go out for a walk, do 30 minutes. And then I'm gonna come back and have meal 1. I'm gonna show you like what the finished product looks like with the chicken. Yeah, and then I'm gonna prepare meal 2 and then hit the gym. So see you in a bit. Guys, we're back in the kitchen. I did 30 minutes of walking and now I'm here to, like I said, I'm gonna show you how I set up meal 1, and I'm not gonna film myself eating because that's weird. Here's the chicken I said I had prepared in advance. You can see that. This is 300 grams. It used to be 300 grams raw, and this is 300 grams. All right. And in case you're wondering, the sweet rice mash and the chicken all go on the same plate. I don't care. Because it all goes in the same and it all comes out the same. Whole. That's clean enough for me. So, here, meal 1, 300 grams of chicken, 225 cream of rice, 100 grams of apple. Enjoy. Okay guys, that was training. I did hamstrings. Actually pretty good. Big advantage of having my own gym is that I don't have to sit around in traffic. After training, I can just go from the gym straight up to the kitchen, eat, and then go to sleep. Take a shower, of course. Here is meal number 2. Very similar to meal number 1. The setup is, again, 225 grams of cream of rice. This time, instead of the apple, it's 100 grams of banana. Not just one banana, it's 100 grams of banana. Protein drink instead of chicken. This is whey protein isolate. And, oh yeah, cereal of choice. Now, the only cereal that I have left are these cornflakes. I pick whatever cereal I like. It's either cornflakes, which is my least favorite, that's what I left over. And since today is my last day of the off season, and cereal is probably going to be one of the first things that's cut out, that's what's left over, and all the other cereals are empty. So again, cornflakes is what I like if I don't have a sweet tooth that day. Frosted Flakes, then those chocolate rice Krispies. I don't know how they're called in the US. Over here I think they're Cocoa Krispies. Cookie Crisp, and sometimes Fruit Loops, but Fruit Loops not that much. So anyways, this goes over here again into the bowl. I think I'm gonna time lapse this. Okay, by the way, the banana is already cooked in there. Maybe you can see a couple of banana pieces here. And then for the crunch, I'm adding 50 grams of cereal on top. All right, it's about 50. And this is how much water I use. I put a little ice in there. Give me a second. So this is how much water I use. $70 grams of protein. Yep. So this is the meal. Let me show you. This is the meal. cereal, 50 grams of cereal, 225 grams of cream of rice, 100 grams of banana, 70 grams of whey protein isolate. Enjoy. Back in the kitchen, guys, 2 hours later, and now this guy steps into the picture. It's my rice cooker. It's running all day. And for my next 2 meals, so meal 3 and meal 4, which are going to look exactly the same, I'm having 200 grams, like I said, dry weight rice and 300 grams of chicken. In this case, since the chicken is lean, I'm going to add a little bit of fat from an outside source, like coconut oil or oil of oil, something like that. If I choose to have chicken or white fish, then I'm gonna add a little extra fat. If I choose to have salmon, I don't. The main thing is I gotta get at least 70 grams of protein and then a fat source with the 200 grams of rice. Today, for convenience, because I have to go shopping later, actually after this meal, we're going grocery shopping, and I'm gonna just buy chicken because it's easy. So for the third time, 300 grams of chicken, 200 grams of rice. I had jasmine rice for the last couple of weeks. It doesn't matter what kind of rice you use, by the way. There is no difference in how your performance in the gym is going to be, or how you're burning fat or gaining muscle. Because actually people have asked me that basmati rice is bad for fat burning, something like that. Yeah. Let me set this meal up real quick. Pour a little bit of that fluid on top. So, here, this is the meal. 15 grams of that, which I'm gonna weigh out and melt into the rice. And always eat your salt, guys, eat your salt. This is straight up ground sea salt. And since I said this is gonna be meal 3 and meal 4, I'm not gonna videotape the next meal because it's pointless. So meal 4 is gonna be my pre-workout meal again, and then I'm gonna train, and I'm gonna see you here for meal 5, which is the post-workout meal again. Okay guys, we've got meals 1, 2, 3, and 4 down. And I forgot to tell you earlier that I have an intra-workout drink. Actually, this is this product here. My sponsor ESN has my name on it because I formulated that to my needs. 1 serving is 50 grams of carbs from cyclic dextrin, purely cyclic dextrin. It has electrolytes in it and also a blend of Pepto-Pro, protein and essential amino acids. And depends on what I'm training, how high my expenditure is. I'm doing 1, sometimes 2 servings, but you know, I can't stomach that much, especially on legs. Actually on leg day, I would use less product than on other days, because when my wife trains with me or helps me with the hack squats and everything, last time I threw up, and I'm always pretty close to it. So 1 serving is 80 grams, and like I said, that's 50 carbs and 22 protein from Pepto-Pro and EAAs, and then some electrolytes. Although there's electrolytes in it, I always add a couple cranks of extra salt. I've already added those. Because I sweat a lot and I cramp up. So we're gonna drink that, half of it right before I start training, and the other, then I put water into the shaker again, and then the other half I drink during. Okay? So today's legs, let's go. Guys, we're back from the gym, and we gotta make this quick because my blood sugar is about to drop. Post-workout meal, pretty similar to the post-workout meal I had earlier. I just wanted to show you a variation. You don't have to do cream of rice, obviously. You can do regular rice. And this is again 225 grams of used to be raw weight rice. This goes into my bowl here. Then I have frozen strawberries. They are not, no sugar. Frozen strawberries. I cut those up a little bit, just in small pieces. The rice is still warm, so they're gonna thaw quickly. Bear with me here. No, I said bear with me. Das heißt, habt Geduld. My wife is filming now. She was still sleeping earlier, which improves the quality of the video production drastically, wouldn't you say? Steven Spielberg type productions. Okay, this is this is just a random amount. I took about five strawberries. If you want to know, $67 grams. Then we're doing again 100 grams of banana. This should be about 100 grams. Yeah, pretty much right there. And then this is what it looks like. We're gonna put the whey protein that I've used earlier right in here. Again, same amount as in the morning. And it's gonna be like, in Germany we call this milk rice. Obviously that's without milk. It's the protein powder here is the milk. Wait a second, I need a spoon. Here. Always a little sea salt. And then water. And now I'm mixing it up. And this actually tastes pretty good. I gotta admit, I am more of a sweet type eater than a salty type eater. So if I have a cheat meal, I would rather go with ice cream or apple pie or Apfelstrudel, apple strudel, rather than burger and fries or something like that. My wife just eats everything. Actually, I think she can eat more than me.
Yeah.
And then again, to top it off, I need the cornflakes for the crunch. $50 grams again, and 10 grams on the floor. Yeah, so that is the meal. 225 grams of rice. 225 grams of rice. 50 grams of cornflakes. 5 strawberries, 100 grams of banana. 70 grams of protein. Good to go. Got next meal coming up very soon, and then I'm gonna hit the sack. So see you. Okay guys, as you can see, sadly this is not the original voiceover, because for some reason, I don't know why, my camera has not recorded the audio back then, and now we're stuck with only the visual. But I'll do my best to repeat what I said. No worries, I will get it together. Right here, we're looking at meal number 6, and once again, just like with meals 3 and 4, meals 6 and 7 are almost identical. They both consist of 200 grams of a carb, not pure rice this time. It is my, if you're watching the Fuad podcast, special bolognese rice and pasta mix. Don't worry, I'm gonna make a separate video about that, explaining exactly how I put that together. 200 grams of that mixture with 300 grams of steak. Actually, not steak, it's ground meat. I grind it up myself, so I buy the steaks, like little fattier cuts, ribeyes or something like that. Ground it up, I grind it up myself, and then I make burgers out of it. As you know, here you see me scoop out 200 grams of the rice pasta mix. I don't know why it takes me so long, but bear with me. And I don't even know what I'm talking about here, because it's just fucking rice and pasta. By the way, guys, if you're watching this and in the beginning it said I'm 10 weeks out from the Indie Pro, I'm not 10 weeks out or 8 weeks out anymore. Again, if you watch the Fuad podcast, I postponed my competition season to a contest that I haven't figured out yet. I don't know what contest I'm going to do, but I don't feel that I'm big enough yet. And right now I'm making really good gains. So after 2 weeks of dieting, I said, fuck it. I'm going to keep growing and keep improving, because that's what I really have been doing for this prep, for this off season. And I want to take advantage of it. So that's why I have postponed my competitions. I'm probably going to do something in maybe September, definitely before the Olympia, try to qualify. And there are a lot of cool shows over here in Europe and Italy and in France and in the All Classic UK. And I might, or I will jump into at least one or as many of those as I have to or can to qualify for the Olympia. So here, you see the meal, it's 200 grams of this, said it for 4 times already, rice and pasta, 3 patties, each is 100 grams raw, and meal number 7 is going to have 3 eggs along with it. So 3 sunny side up eggs with meal number 7. It's a lot of fucking food. I'm gonna put the exact nutrition plan down below. So if you want to, you can calculate the macros. I don't know them. But thank you for watching. And good night. See you on the next one. Peace.